Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And I've cut the hair, so I've put a colour on and I've cut it shorter, ready for holiday, but also because it's about letting go and severing the past and healing. And that really occurred as well in 2020. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, or if you've looked back at old videos, you'll notice my hair used to be down here. And in 2020, I got the kitchen scissors and I cut it off. And I thought, yes, this is the great severing. A big sign of what's happening, releasing of the past, letting go of what's not longer serving us, preparing for change. And I felt the energy again over the last couple of days, and that's why I knew it had to go. So cutting of the hair is also significant to the changes being made. So this is a big sign of change. And, you know, if you're guided to cut your hair, I know so many of you, especially on Snapchat, have been messaging me saying, you know, I've cut my hair too, or I'm planning to. And it's because you feel this big shift. You want to cut things out of your life that don't serve you. And this is also what the masculines are going through too. So a lot of change going on right now, you know, to cut away the past, to chip away at it, to move forward, to break free, to start again. So it really is this energy of forward motion in July and new beginnings. So I am live today at 7 p.m. UK time. Now that will be a members only live stream, which means only members have access to the chat, but anyone can view that stream until I make it private after it. So if you want some guidance, you know, and you jump on there and, you know, the message is resonating with you, take it. Because whenever you jump into a reading, there's always a reason. You know, it could be if it's a negative reading, it's not resonating with you, it's helping you to become aware of who you are and to know your own truth and to trust your intuition. And if you jump onto a reading and, you know, you're really feeling it, then that's what you need to hear in that moment. So that's 7 p.m. UK time today. But right now we're going to use some powerful cards. We're going to bring in the Moonology Oracle cards, the Angel Numbers 101. We're going to bring in the Wildwood Tarot, which is a really powerful deck to tap in with masculine energy. We're going to bring in a connection lost somewhere in time. And this is by Angelic Revelation 144. And our soul sister Cherie's deck, the Divine Love Messages by Divine Visions. So let's see what's going on. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the connection today? There it is. The energy around the divine feminine today. There it is. And the energy around the divine masculine today. Because every day I'm shuffling. There we go. We're going to complement this with this deck. So what's the energy around the connection today, please, angels? Feel it's these three. The energy around the divine feminines. There we go. And the energy around the divine masculines. There we go. Wow. Love how they're just jumping out the deck today. I'm taking out what's coming out. So we're going to start with these. So the energy of the connection. We've got appreciation. Wow. So again, this is about gratitude, you know, feeling the power of that love. I now understand to fully embrace the magic of our connection, I also have to embrace the pain and loss to grow as an individual. What a beautiful message. So this is saying that, yes, it is beautiful and magical, but it does cause pain too, because that's how we grow. So we're learning now, both feminine and masculine, to appreciate everything, to really enjoy the journey, not focus so much on the destination, because that's what it's all about. It's about you growing your soul. And that's why we've got the message, be patient. So we have to be patient on this journey. And I know a lot of you will be thinking, there it is, Liz, the P word. But that's what we do, because patience isn't about waiting. You know, it isn't about looking at your watch and thinking, I've been patient long enough. When's it going to happen? Patience is about understanding. Patience is about appreciation. Patience is about understanding that radical change happens at the right time. Patience is about learning to enjoy the journey now in this moment and to appreciate everything you have. Patience is about learning that everything is in God's plan and there's a reason for all things and that you are safe. And patience is about learning to dance in the rain and remembering that you are the sky and everything else is the weather. and that God has got you and there really is nothing to fear. So patience is so much more than understanding it takes time. It's about understanding what divine timing truly is, and that everything will be aligned perfectly for you at the right moment, because otherwise things may not work out. You know, me and George have this conversation constantly, and we were brought together at the exact right moment, because he'd learned his lessons, I'd learnt my lessons, and if we'd have come together even a month before we were ready, it would not have worked out. You know, there'd have been drama and chaos and upheaval, and the universe knows best. So be patient today. Trust the journey. Don't think that patience is saying, oh, when's it going to happen? Because that's being impatient. You know, stamping your feet and wanting it now doesn't work, because you're putting demands on it and you're putting conditions on an unconditional love. You know, if you're wanting that commitment, trust the journey. Trust the universe, trust your twin to find their way, because they will. So the angels are saying to you, understand that to fully embrace this journey, the magic of this connection, you also have to embrace the pain and the loss to grow as an individual. So in other words, when the separation comes in, when that feeling comes in that you just know it's going to happen, then understand why. Because when they do block you, or they are ignoring you or not responding to you, it's because they're processing. And it took me a long time to work that out. In my own journey, that was my biggest struggle, trying to understand it, dealing with the pain of that, thinking I'd done something wrong, taking it all personally, you know, becoming jealous and envious of everyone else. And when I finally understood, oh, it felt so much better, because I released all that pain and all that tension and all that grabbing on. And instead I started to enjoy my life and the journey I'm living on this journey. And that's when everything starts to fall into place. So be patient today and appreciate the good times and the bad. Appreciate, you know, it is a journey, and it is about growth and learning and healing of the self. Look at this. And through those lessons, you become stronger and wiser. So everything you go through, because remember, you are a light worker and you are an empath. You have a mission here. So you learn all these lessons so that you can help others understand. You know, without me going through everything I've been through, I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk about it. And I certainly wouldn't understand it. So this is saying to you that through these lessons, through the separation, through the doubt, through the fear, through everything you go through, it makes you stronger, and it certainly makes you wiser. So you can help others, including the self. So you can look back and understand how far you've come and what you've done and what's still to do. You know, this is why you're all here, because, you know, if you've just experienced something and you've got through it and you see someone struggling on the channel with that, then you now have the wisdom and the knowledge through the lesson to help them. And we're all here to help and guide each other as, you know, rays of light. So remember, there's so much more than just waiting for union or, you know, understanding separation. It's about healing and growth too. So you can raise the consciousness of humanity and help to heal the world, because that's also your plan. And it's my kind of mission here to help you to understand that. And that's why me and George have got two separate channels. You know, it's about you understanding from both perspectives and seeing things in a different way. You know, seeing us separately too. That it's not all about being together, because it isn't. It's about being a guide, being a light, being an earth angel, which is exactly what you are and why you've come. So the angels are reminding you of that today. Remember, there's so much more going on than just the relationship between you. It's about your mission and the reason your soul has come. Listen to your heart over what others say. And I absolutely love that, because this message has been coming up, okay? So this is about not listening to the crowd. And I spoke about this the other day. You know, if a reading isn't resonating with you, or, you know, if the reader is swearing or it doesn't feel right, move away from that energy, because you have to listen to your own heart. And I went through this yesterday with one of our soul sisters in the members reading. she'd had a reading and, it hurt her heart and she didn't feel it was right. And, she knew that there was something else bigger going on. And that was because she was listening to her own self and her own intuition. And I kind of did the cards, and the cards validated that because the angels give you the truth. So if something isn't resonating with you, if you're listening to what others are saying and, you're not gelling with that, trust your own self, because you know your truth and you know your body and you know your mind and you know the connection and you know that powerful love is real. So trust in that today. So listen to yourself over what others say. And that's exactly what the masculines are doing. They are starting to appreciate their journey, their life. They're starting to see. They're realizing that, they are appreciating you for being patient with them, for respecting them enough to give them the space they need or to understand their truth and to realize that you're both getting stronger, that they are becoming stronger too, that they are growing up too. And they're starting to move away from the crowd and no longer listen to things that drag them down. So listen to yourself, listen to your heart over what others say. Listen to your truth. Trust the way you feel, which is real. So for the masculines today, sexual energy, there it is again. So the masculines are feeling the desire, that heat for the divine feminine, the Kundalini rising. I receive your sexual energy when you touch yourself and focus on me. I send you sexual healing to motivate. That's the word they're giving me. Motivate, heal, and inspire you too. Simply also because I crave you, my boo. And I love that, that I crave you, my boo, because when I was doing a reading the other day, I think it was for a cancer reading, I got the word boo coming out. So this is about that pet name you have for each other. Whatever that may be, babe, boo, beautiful, whatever it is, okay? You know what's special between you and your twin. And your masculine is saying to you, I crave you. I'm craving that energy. I want to touch you and hold you and feel you in my arms and feel you close to me, that nurturing energy. So if you've been feeling that heat, that desire, your masculine is feeling it too. Write down your feelings. And I feel this is what they're doing. They may be constantly writing out messages they want to send to you, emails, writing out a message for social media, a post maybe, something that may indicate how they're feeling about you. They may delete them, okay? They may not post them, they may not send them, but they're certainly writing down the feelings. They're starting to express themselves. I also feel, if your masculine is a writer or a musician, an artist, or a poet, or, they're really creative in that way. I feel they're writing things down and they're having a day today where they're kind of in their head thinking, feeling they've got all this passion and this desire, and it's making them move forward. It's helping them move into action. So this sexual energy that's coming between you, whether you're sending it to them or they are sending it to you or you're just feeling it, they are channeling it into words. So they may be expressing this to you in a physical way. So if you receive communication, it may be a bit saucy today. They may show you they want to get jiggy with you. Don't take it personally, take it as a compliment. You are their light. But they may also be quiet doing it, writing the feelings down. If they're giving me like song lyrics and, this would be a great day for them to write those out or, to write down a message of love. So they definitely want to express something to you. We've also got our love is protected. And this is what they are showing you from their higher self. It's protected by the divine. The creator has got this. So you may see rainbows today. I definitely feel they could see a rainbow, whether that's in their physical world or online or in their virtual reality. A rainbow is protection, but also angels around, guides, love. The journey is loved and protected. I need space right now. And the reason they need space is because they are starting to appreciate things. They're starting to understand. They're writing things down. Okay, that's why they need some space right now, because they're writing things down to express. Please forgive. They're saying to you, please forgive me. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, I acted crazy. Sometimes I don't understand myself, why I do what I do. Please forgive. And he's saying, please forgive me, the situation, because you are the one. So he's showing you this today. You are the one. I need some space because I need to write it down. And it feels like if the masculines write their feelings down today, it's going to help things become more real. It's going to help that plan fall into place. It's going to help them to take action. So if you get communication today, you could get an apology, asking to forgive. You may get some words coming that they're either very sexual in nature or very kind of romantic, because this is what they're getting out of the system. Because they're in this energy today of appreciation of what this love is. They know that you are the one. And if they are with someone else and you're worried about that, remember they go into darker places with darker energy to learn dark lessons. Because everything is about learning and growth. Through my lessons, I've become stronger and wiser. And he's becoming your hero right now. Look at this for the feminine promises. You made so many promises that you didn't keep. So again, if you're worrying about this, if you're thinking, well, I've heard it all before. You've promised me this before and walked away. You said it wouldn't happen again. And, promises. Every time you let me down, you crushed me and kept extinguishing my love, light and hope. So again, this is why your masculine is saying to you, please forgive me. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for hurting you and letting you down. And you're saying, well, I know my heart will heal and the universe is showing that to you, but it will take time. So again, you can't just kind of wake up one day and be all happy and joyful and this journey is wonderful. It's what you learn. So many people kind of misunderstand me in that way and think I'm all positivity and rays of sunlight. Whereas I go through the struggles too. Right now, I've just dealt with my mum dying and, what comes from that and moving house and, these are stressful things. So we all go through stressful things, but we have to look for the light. We have to look for the sunlight. We have to look for the rainbow and understand that there is better times ahead and that everything happens to grow our soul. And I've been there on the journey where I've been through the struggle and the pain and, sitting in a coffee shop thinking, what's the point of anything? Wanting to give up. And the angels give me strength and they give you strength. So I know it's not easy, but it does get easier as you learn and grow, as you become the observer, as you step into your now, as you understand the truth about where you're going and what to do. So trust in the love. Trust that, they may have made promises to you, but at that time they did intend to keep them. And I feel this is also the promise of union coming through. So if you've seen the stag, and I know so many of you are, that's why. And if you want to know the origin of the stag and where it come from, how the angels give me that information, I talked about that yesterday in a 50-minute video for members. So if you remember and you didn't watch it, do check that out. If you'd like to become a member and support the channel, you will have access to all videos, including my story, my journey about, my moving into union, how it happened for me. Very powerful. So let's do this then. So I'm going to tap in with each area of the journey using the rest of the cards. So what do we need to know, please, angels, for twins in separation? Here we go. For twins in communication. Okay, for twins in communication. For twins in a karmic energy. For twins in union. Okay, straight out the deck there. For twins in a same-sex connection. And a message from the other side. Okay, here we go. Message from the other side. I'm going to use the Moonology for this. For twins in separation. What do we need to know for twins in separation? For twins in communication. For twins in communication, what do we need to know? For twins in karmic situations, I'm just tapping in with the energy. They're giving me the word patience. Take your time, no need to rush. For twins in union, there we go. For twins in same-sex connections. And for twins from the other side, or what do we need to know about that? There we go. And we're going to use the Angel Numbers Oracle 101. What do we need to know for twins in separation right now? For twins in communication, for twins in, wow, they're just tapping me in. There's a lot of thinking going on in karmic situations. A lot of thinking. Definitely plans being put into place there because, like they make me stop for a moment when I'm connecting with the karmic energy. So definite changes, and, makes so much sense with the wanting to cut the hair off, and sever ties and move forward, release the past. What do we need to know for twins in union? There we go, card on the floor there. Twins in union. And for twins in same-sex connections, obviously, if you are in a same-sex connection, all the reading is going to resonate with you, but it's just little extra nuggets of information for you. So what do we need to know from the other side? What do we need to know from the other side? There's the card, wow. And that one. Okay, let's do this then. And I want to give a big shout out as well to our soul sister, Lizzie Brayford, for sending me this beautiful crystal grid oracle. Okay, so I'm going to use this later to do a pick-a-pal for you, to see what crystal will help you right now. So let's do this. So twins in separation. What message is coming through? Yesterday we had, I hear your message telepathically. So today we've got, wow, you've got the Two of Vessels, attraction. So even if you're in separation, you still have that love between you. Look at the power there as well. You've got the stag horns. It's a sacred journey. This is about, best friends united in love. This is the partnership, that beautiful love you share. And even in separation, you feel that. So again, you don't need to be physically together to feel that love. And there's the attraction, the passion, the desire, which makes sense with the masculine sending you the sexual energy card. So you're feeling all this power. So the attraction is reminding you that you're being guided back together. We've also got insecurity, Seven of Arrows, and they're giving me the word jealousy. So you're releasing any jealousy, any insecurity about the connection. You're releasing any toxic energy, because the arrows are the pain. When you're saying here, you gave me all these promises and it's just hurt me. Every time you let me down, you crushed me and kept extinguishing my love, light and hope. So that's the pain. And this is why he's saying to you, please forgive me. So you're releasing kind of all those arrows and all that psychic attack energy. You're releasing that now by focusing on the love and releasing any insecurity or doubt. We've also got the, not that one, where have I just put them? Oh, it is this one, okay. The Knight of Arrows, the Hawk, because they're giving me the birds. And I feel this is also the message coming through from the higher self. Okay, sometimes the cards are right in front of us, or the answers are right there, but we panic. There could be panicky energy. Maybe you're feeling a bit panicky today about this. And the angels are showing you birds, or a hawk, which is a bird of prey, to remind you that you are manifesting your dreams. So if you see hawks, eagles, birds of prey, this is about movement. Knight of Arrows, movement, change, action, power, a lot of fire energy around again, chemistry here. So if you're in separation, and you start seeing eagles or hawks or birds of prey, big sign of momentum, to not panic. Okay, I feel they will put your mind at rest. So if you are panicking, that will calm you down. We've also got the Ace of Bows, spark of life. So things are sparking back to life. If you've been in separation for a while, or even a few days, things are sparking back to life. Things are happening. This is again about action and forward motion. So forgive, release all the pain. All those kind of arrows that are hitting you as psychic attack energy. They're giving me fear. So release the fear, because the angels are saying to you, remember, let me find the card. Listen to your heart over what others say. And that's what you're doing right now. And your heart will heal. So any pain you've been through, your heart will heal when you focus on the love. The emotions are running high. So in separation, you've got high and low emotions. You're going to be feeling all this heat. And we've got success and financial gain. So you may also be realizing right now that, things are happening. So you may have success in your career right now. You may have financial gain happening because, you're focusing on you and your life and your dreams. And that's also what's attracting things in. So it's a very prosperous time for you right now in the physical world, because, you're working on self when you're in separation. There's a lot of healing going on. So I feel in separation, the big sign is going to be a bird of prey to remind you not to panic, not to worry, to release your insecurity, to forgive your twin, because the love is real. So beautiful. The twins in communication, okay? Twins in communication. We've got the Eight of Stones, and this is skill. So you're learning, okay, when you're in communication. you're learning new skills. You're learning how to kind of steer around the conversation and how to understand things that they say. So you need skill, and your masculine is learning and growing too during this time. So when you're communicating, he's not quite in his cave, but he's still learning his skills. He's still mastering himself. He's still becoming the magician. They give me the word still. So still is about patience. Still is about quiet time. Still is about reflection, meditation, and understanding. So don't rush it. Okay, let him come out of that cave in his own time, in his own way. So he's emerging. So you can see there he's emerging. He may have been quiet, but he's emerging. So he's learning new skills, and have faith in your dreams. So when you're in communication, the angels are giving you that faith. You've got faith in the connection, you trust it, and it's time to begin again. So, maybe you're just coming into communication now, or it's coming in the next few days, or even a week or so, because he's coming out of the cave. So he's showing you he's moving forward, and your doubt is going to be replaced with faith, and you're going to receive the signs. Manifesting life purpose. So you're also manifesting, your mission together, the reason you've come, your life purpose. So it's time to begin again. So changes are happening to bring in a new beginning if you're in communication, or if you come into it very soon. For twins in karmic energy, I really feel this kind of pause, to work it out. So we've got, look at this, 7 of Stones healing. So there's a lot of healing going on in karmic situations right now. A lot of reflection, meditation, deciding what to do, setting intentions. And we've got jealousy coming up again. So this is about releasing jealousy, not being jealous of their karmic partner or anyone they're spending time with, because you are enough and you are the one. And your masculine is saying that to you. You are the one. And this love is protected. So remember, whatever's going on in a karmic situation right now, you are the one. Things are being healed. There's healing going on. So I feel jealousy being healed in karmic situations. And if you don't feel jealous, if you feel that's not you, that could even be coming from your twin. That they are the one feeling jealous because they are stuck in that situation and you've got freedom. Maybe you want to date someone else, or, you're just having fun, and they were a bit jealous of that because they are craving that freedom. So remember, things are not always what they seem. We've got the foundation of life, the Ace of Stones. So the angel's saying the karmic situation is actually a catalyst to union. It's actually what's building the foundation for your future together, and a time for healing. See how the angels repeat here? So a lot of healing going on today in the karmic situation. A lot of deep thinking, processing, working things out. Let love guide you, not fear. So in a karmic situation, let the love guide. Remember, listen to your heart over what others say. We've got divine intervention. So the angels are stepping in. Now we could also have the number 15 as a significant number there, because something could come in around the middle of the month here. The doors are open. So the doors are open for change. The doors are open for this divine intervention and for a new beginning. So there's a lot of new beginnings coming in, cutting of the hair, severing things off. Angels all around you. You are protected and safe. See how they repeat? Our love is protected. So if you see number 4 today, 44, 444, ones, 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. Big sign that your love is protected, that angels are all around you. So in karmic situations, nothing to fear. The twins in union then, we've got the dreams coming true. Wow. So your dreams are coming true. And, you may be looking at twins in union thinking, wow, you're so lucky. But that's coming in for you. It's not about luck. It's about understanding, appreciation. Appreciating, remember, that it takes hard work too. And about focusing on the love and releasing all the fear. So dreams are coming true in union. We've got, look at the bigger picture. So it's about being focused on what you want and understanding the bigger picture. And when you are in union, you know that. You understand why everything happens the way it does, that everything was meant to happen that way to get you where you are. And we've also got this Knight of Vessels, eel. So I think this is about letting go, going with the flow, moving forward, releasing the past, easing into things. And the Four of Vessels, boredom. So if there's any boredom there, do something together. Do something together. Me and George never get bored because we always make the effort. So I feel this is about making the effort and understanding that maybe you think, oh, this journey's a bit boring now because, we're together. And you might think, wow, how could that be? But, when you achieve your goal, you're always wanting more goals. So, you may be in union thinking, well, it's not what I thought it would be. It's just a relationship. And really, that's what the angels want you to know. When you're together, you have to make an effort. You have to continue to make it work because you are still two human souls or two human beings, even though you are, one self. That makes sense. So the angels are reminding you, do things that light you up. I'm never bored in this relationship or this life because I'm always looking for magic, and it used to kind of, I could never understand when I was single, when people used to say, not in YouTube, in life, when my friends used to say, I'm so bored, I'm bored with my life. And I think, why? How can you be bored? There's always so much to do. There's always so much beauty in the world and there's so many experiences to have and things to do. So, if you're feeling bored, it's more frustration, because you want to let go or you want something new or you're craving something else. So the angels are asking you to be in the now and realize your dreams are already here and trust in the love, do things that inspire you. If you're a twin flame in a same-sex connection, we've got the adder. So a lot of release going on. Can you see how many snakes there are there? So it's about releasing karmic energy, releasing the past, moving forward. And we've got rebirth. So a rebirth energy happening too, moving from one life for a new one to begin. They show me the two kind of rocks here and that river in between, or, this is about moving from one place to the next, following your dreams, following your heart. A personal issue reaches resolution, and this is the full moon in Cancer. So, Cancer energy right now as I'm recording this in real time. So there's a resolution coming. Keep your thoughts positive at this time. So the message for you is to keep, positive about things, trust the journey, understand your truth. And for a message from the other side, changes in lifestyle to become more aligned with your spiritual path. So things are changing to move you forward. You are here to work your light. So you're being reminded of that. That's why you're here. We've got the energy is gaining momentum. So things are moving forward. We've got the 9 of Arrows, dedication, don't give up, keep moving forward. And we've got the Page of Arrows, the wren. So there's the birds again. So I feel you're going to see birds, either birds of prey or, birds that are speaking to you. It could be a crow, it could be a magpie, it could be a bird that you love like a robin or even a wren. A bird that says to you, I am here, you are loved and safe. So you may even hear birds communicating to you today through their song. You're going to know that you are loved beyond measure. You're watched over, the angels are all around you because your journey is protected. Be patient. And if you're struggling with anything today, write down your feelings. It will help you to release emotion, to feel good and to forgive. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love. Hope to see you later at the Q&A and I'll see you soon.